Check this out. President Trump met with dozens of leaders, literally dozens of leaders from black colleges yesterday, brought them into the White House. Not a peep about it, or at least hardly a peep about that meeting in the establishment media. Instead, what are they talking about? They're talking about this picture. Kellyanne Conway sitting in the Oval Office with her feet on the couch with the African-American college leaders in the background. They concentrate on Kellyanne Conway. Larry Elder is joining us by phone. I think he's stuck in traffic there in Southern California. Look, Larry, I know that this is very small beer concentrating on Kellyanne Conway, but it tells an extraordinary story. The president goes this outreach to black America, and it's totally ignored. Is this par for the course?
It is par for the course. Let's remember what that commentator at CNN said, Mark Lamont Hill, when President Trump met with some black leaders. He referred to them as, quote, mediocre Negroes, close quote. So this is how the left feels. Donald Trump reaches out to embrace the black community, trying to improve the stature of the Republicans within the black community, and he's ignored. If he doesn't do it, he is called racist. He's called somebody who writes off a whole body of the American politic. You can't win.
But it's outrageous, Larry. I mean, you had Jimmy Kimmel at the Oscars just literally sort of branding our president as a racist 30-odd days into his presidency. That's what you get. And the establishment media, it's all over the place. He's a racist. He's a sexist. I mean, I think it's a disgrace, quite frankly. How about you?
Well, it is a disgrace, but it's one that we've been dealing with for a long time. But by the way, on Oscar night, Jimmy Kimmel even made a joke about Dr. Ben Carson and compared him to Dr. Strange. If Donald Trump had made that joke during the campaign stump, he would have been called racist.
Yeah. Now, in California, if you're a lawmaker and you oppose gun rights, a judge has just ruled that you can have your home address and your phone number published publicly. Larry, what do you say to that?
Well, you have to understand the genesis of this. The lawmakers passed a law that requires the state to get personal information on you if you purchase a gun or ammunition. A couple of pro-Second Amendment bloggers were not amused, and they published the names and addresses of 40 lawmakers who supported that measure. The lawmakers said, wait a minute, a California law allows us to contact people who posted personal information on websites and have that information removed. And the court said, First Amendment. This is a form of political protest to publish the names and addresses of lawmakers, and you cannot restrict free speech.
Well, I see it as a security issue. I mean, if you're in favor, if you take a political position, you don't want people turning up at your house or in your driveway or on your phone opposing you like that. I just think it's a security issue, not so much free speech. It's security, isn't it?
Well, by the same token, if you purchase a gun or ammunition, you don't want your personal information collected by the state. And one of the things that the judge basically said is what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Okay. All right. I guess I have to live with that. Larry, thanks very much.